Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the week 47, November the 15th through the 21st wrap up. As I said, this is the weekly wrap up. Yay! If you didn't know, I have a Patreon and this video will be moving to Patreon exclusively come 2021. So make sure you're checking the description box to subscribe over there. It's just a small little fee, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that you get by being over there. There's the video that explains it, so go check that out. But don't go too soon. Make sure that you're subscribing to this channel. Make sure you're hitting the bell notification, because from what I understand and what I have doom scrolled over on Twitter to come to find out, all of our apps have been changing their policies and updating and things like that, and YouTube is not alone in making you like choose for notifications. So make sure you're getting your notifications to know that I have been or will continue to be uploading Tuesdays and Thursdays and then Sunday videos as well. But if you don't hit the notification button, then you probably don't know that that's my schedule. Yeah. But there's that. Also, all my other socials are down in the description box, so make sure you're checking that out, because I do a lot of things over on Instagram and things like that. So let's see what else is going on in my life besides that whole new notification thing that I just kind of bombarded you with. I'm sorry. You guys know that I usually just go off the cuff for this lifestyle type stuff, right? So Friday I get my nails redone, so let me know down in the comment section if there's a color that you think I should go with. We are getting into the holiday season, but I get my nails done every 3 weeks, so I still have time to do like a Christmas theme in December, which I probably will be doing. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Haven't decided if I'm going to do Vlogmas or not, or if I'm just going to stick with my 25 days of teas over on Instagram. Like I said, I've been doing daily reels over on Instagram as well. Does it feel like I'm promoting my Instagram right now? Yeah, I sort of am, because I do a lot of stuff over there. A lot of stuff. What else happened this week? Instagram, once again, Instagram decided to like cut me off on Thursday and things like that. And YouTube screwed up my Tuesday video. I don't know if you guys noticed that, or maybe it was Thursday's video. It was one of my videos this week that I had to take it down and reload it because somehow or another the soundtrack got off. So that happened. What else? I don't know what else to talk about. I know this week is a holiday week for us here in the United States, but we're spiking, so make sure you're wearing your mask, and if you could stay home, Zoom your freaking Thanksgiving, guys. I mean, seriously. My kid's on a swim team, and I really hope that the people that I be side-eyeing at practice who don't like to wear masks and talk to each other in small circles won't be exposing everyone to their craziness. Because yeah, it's crazy not to wear a mask. It's crazy to be in large social settings, and it's crazy to be exposing other people when you don't know if you have the virus or not. Okay. So let's get to some book mail, because, oh my goodness, what some of the books that I got are, if you're a member over on Audible, I know, big bad Amazon once again, but Audible is having like this amazing sale, and one of the authors that I have book mail from that I purchased the books. It wasn't they sent it to me, but they're having a huge sale on lots of their audiobooks. So yeah, woo, oh, so excited about that. And I figured out this week as well that arcs by authors that I absolutely love are taking me so much more time to read. I don't know why, but it is. Maybe it's because I just want to like absorb them and, you know, just savor in the moment of the authors and their works and things like that. But you guys will see that in the book, whatchamacallit. And the thing in the reviews. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I got copies of Girls Trip novels by Tracy Levasseur, and that is Sweet Talkin' Lover and Like Lovers Do. You guys, I have been hyping this book. Like, seriously. I haven't read this one, but I'm super excited to read it. And, yes. Yes. So many yeses. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Got my copies. So excited. Now I just got to stop Tracy to get signature plates for them. But if I don't, that's fine as well. So this is the author that I was talking about that has a whole bunch of sales. Vi Keelan and Penelope Ward. They write things together and they write things out on their own. And a lot of their audiobooks right now are on sale for like $6. $6, guys. So I had to get copies of Dirty Letters, which was so good. My girl Bree from Falling for Romance on Instagram, she was the one that was like, hey, you need to read this book. And I read it, and then I was mad at her because there's some parts in here that kind of ripped my soul out. And I don't know if this is a sequel or if this is just another different standalone book, but it's Happy Letter After. And I was just like, I need to read it because it's Vi Keelan and Penelope Ward, and they are a rock star duo, co-write together. I love their books together. Hence, love their books together. I also received a copy of Postscript by Celia, I think it's Cecilia Aaron, and it's a sequel to P.S. I Love You, which now means I need to go read P.S. I Love You. I watched the movie, and I love the movie. But I figure if I really need to cry, I'm gonna go ahead and dive into these two books, because I really want to. And this is a new release. I want to thank Grand Central Publishing for sending this to me. I greatly appreciate it. And, yeah, I did a car unboxing for this over on Instagram. I also was contacted by Cletus, Ceus? Yeah. Anyways, this publisher. It's an anthology. It's Best Women's Erotica of the Year, Volume 6. And they reached out to me and said, hey, do you want a copy of this? We'll send you one. And I said, yes, thank you very much. Especially when they told me who some of the contributors were, i.e. Zoe Castile, Naima Simone. Yes, please. Thank you. Super excited to get to this. And can we talk about how amazing the cover is? It's so beautiful. So beautiful. I have like one from way back when, but I have this one now and I'm super excited to jump into it and then tell you guys about it. I also got my Katie Robert package, which I am a patron to her, and let's see which books I'm receiving this month or what have you. So I got a copy. I now have a copy of Queen Takes Rose, which is the final book in the Wicked Villains series by Katie Robert, and I also got one of her new series, Sacrifice. This one is Vampires, I believe it is, and I love this cover. I think the cover is glorious. So, love it. And then finally, I got my Harlequin box. I am part of the Harlequin reader group, and I receive books and goodies from them on a monthly basis. So, let's see which books are included this month. So, per usual, I get a new charm right here to go with my charm necklace that I have dangling over here. They have the newsletter called Women's Report. I have that. And then this month, I actually got 5 books. So excited about this. Darn it. I'm gonna have to go and buy my last book, but that's okay, because it's all good. I'm loving the Harlequin Desire line. It is amazing. You guys will be seeing more about that here comes shortly. This one is One Night in Texas, Texas Cattlemen's Club by Charlene Sands. Then I got Running Away with the Bride by Sophia Singh Sasson. I got The Rancher's Wager, which is a Gold Valley Vineyards title from Maisie Yates. I got The Rancher, which is a Mesa Falls Dynasty by Joanne Rock. And then I also got Runaway Cowboy by Judy Christenberry. Western Hearts. I don't know exactly what this is. Oh, it's a Harlequin Western Hearts series. So, or novel, because it has a different color. So when they do different lines, they do the different color spines. Harlequin Desire are, nope, did I do that? Yes, I did that wrong. Harlequin Desire are yellow, and I guess this one is going to be purple. Kind of similar to the Romantic Suspense line or Intrigue line. Romantic Suspense line, I think, has purple as well. But super excited for all of those. All of these are January releases. Alrighty, so that concludes the book mail. Let's get into what I read last week. Yes! So I started the week finishing off Holy Freaking Matrimony, which is Tangled 1.5 by Emma Chase. This is a rom-com novella. I give it 3 stars. I give it 4 Steam fans. I listened to it as an audiobook. And this is Drew and Kate once again. And they are at Dolores's wedding day, and there are shenanigans. That's all you need to know. Lots of shenanigans. Then I read Twisted, which is Tangled number 2 by Emma Castle. This also is a rom-com. I give it 4 stars. I give it 3.5 Steam fans. I listened to it as an audiobook. And this really, really breaks the fourth wall for the writing and everything like that. Drew and Kate, once again, they have a miscommunication and some issues end up arising. I knew what was going to happen. But I did enjoy sort of the rollout of it. It did get a little annoying. I wish I had more of Drew's point of view. I am not a fan when an audiobook says that it's dually narrated, but then it's all one person, and then like the epilogue or one chapter is with the other person. I'm like, that's very wasteful. That's very wasteful and kind of annoying. I kind of want both sides of the story here. Need both sides of the story. So, there is that. Then I read Dusk. This is Dangerous Webs number 1, Sparrow Webs number 10 by Aleatha Romig. You guys know that I love Aleatha, right? So, this is a romantic suspense. Give it 5 stars. Give it 2 Steam fans. Read it as an arc. You guys get it in a couple days, a week or so. But, you guys, you need to read the other 9 books in the Sparrow Web series and then come to this one. Because, whew, this is amazing. This is Reed and Lorna's story, and I have been dying for it, and she did not. Aleatha did not fail me whatsoever. So Lorna and Arinai are taken from Mason's ranch, and that's all I can really say to you about that. But like I said, I know that the trilogies technically can be read as trilogies, so technically you could pick up this book and just jump into it, but don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to cheat yourself oh so much if you start here. Go read the rest of the series, the other Sparrow Webs books, because when you get to this book, you're going to be so into it. You're going to be like, yes! Give me all the action and craziness and, oh, yes! Just so many yeses. So many yeses. So many. Yes, 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 yes. And I can't wait to get to the next two books. I know that once we get to Dawn, I believe it is the last book, it's going to be so bittersweet because it'll be such an epic saga of 4 couples that it's going to, like, yes, yes. So there's that. The next book that I finished was Stay For Me, which is Arrowwood Brothers number 4 by Corinne Michaels. I placed this in contemporary. I give this one 5 stars. I give it 2 Steam fans. I read this one as an ARC. You guys will get it in the next couple days as well. Once again, another bittersweet, amazing, heart-wrenching ending to a series, but this one follows Jacob, who is the movie star brother of the Arrowwoods, and there were so many quotes in this one. We get a full rundown of all of the Arrow sayings, and I just loved it oh so much. We have Brenna, who is a mom of 2. She's also a widow, a military widow, and she moves back to Sugarloaf to kind of start her life again, but at the same time, you know, find some normal things like that. Her son is obsessed with Jacob, wants to become an actor like Jacob, and because Jacob has to spend the next 6 months on the ranch that their father had owned, and part of the stipulation of their inheritance is that all the brothers have to stay on the land for 6 months so that it can be claimed by them. And Jacob ends up helping out Brenna's son, and it was just, it starts your heart in a blender, and then it ends your heart in a blender, and it's bittersweet, and you just, like, get all the feels. And there's some extra characters from other books and other Corinne books, and I was just like, yay, Easter eggs! I love Easter eggs! I love them. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful story. I loved all of the ups and the downs, and she took me through all my emotions, and like I said, I can't say it enough, it was bittersweet to have this series ended. It does hint at the new series, and I am super excited about that one as well. The next book that I finished was A Wilderness Within by Emma Castle. This is a survival romance suspense, and I'll explain that in a second. I give it 3 stars. I give it 1 Steam fan. I listened to it as an audiobook. I read it because I received a copy of it, the cover. The cover is super sexy. I love it. It's very, yeah, I just love it. Love it. So, premise behind the story hits too close to home. It's a survivalist story. It's a pandemic story. And there is a virus that is ravaging the world. And we have a special forces guy named Lincoln who is on a detail, and he's special forces. He survives. Then he meets up with this woman named Caroline. She's a survival, and the two of them start to take this journey to Atlanta, to the CDC, and this is their story. It hits way, way too close to home, especially since we are in a pandemic right now. That's all I can say really about this, because yeah, it was too close to home. Too close to home. The next book that I finished was Hidden Ambition, which is Seven Sins Destiny, number 4 by Jules, Bennett. I place this in contemporary. I give it 4.25 stars. I give it 2 Steam fans. I read this as an ARC, or I read it as an ebook. It's part of my project that I am doing, and it's going splendidly. This is also part of the Black Crescent scandal, where the series is called Seven Sins. So this is Haley and Chase. Chase is up for the job of CEO of the Black Crescent group that kind of initiated. It's taking over from the Lowell family, who the dad from the Lowell family did a Ponzi scheme, took off with all of his investors' money and things like that. And this whole entire series is about the families that it affected. Haley's family, not Haley's family. Chase's family was affected. Haley is the executive assistant to Josh Lowell that is going his way, going a different route, and needs to turn over their company to someone else. Chase is trying to become that CEO. And there's some secrets that are revealed throughout this, and there is a massive amounts of connection between Chase and Haley. They flirt and banter from page 1, and it was glorious. The next book and final book that I finished last week was Reckless Envy, which is Seven Sins Dynasties number 5 by Josh Wood. Place this in contemporary. Give it 4.25 stars. Give it 3 Steam fans. Read this one as an ARC as well. This one has an age gap in it, and there is an element of blackmail. We have Emily and Matt. Matt is another prospective Black Crescent CEO to take over. He has his reasons as well. Emily is the town princess for Fallingbrook, and she had a crush on Matt back in the day. He turns her down. They end up meeting again. She's actually engaged to get married to someone else, and this is their story and how it unravels. And yes, so many yeses. And what am I currently reading? I am currently reading Untamed Passion, which is Seven Sins Dynasty number 6 by Schield, Slower Burn by Janice Maynard, and that is Seven Sins Dynasty number 7, and Impact Zone by Julie and Lindsey. Don't know if you've picked up on that theme yet, but yes, they are all part of a project that I am doing for the Read Bliss channel, which, by the way, if you did not know, I contribute over there, so make sure you're going to check out that channel as well, because they release videos that I have submitted to them, where I talk about romance and things like that. They have really assisted with my upping my Harlequin reading, which I am loving oh so much, and I just really enjoy it. So yeah, there is that. Let's talk about the books that I have read. Have you read any of them? Do any of them sound interesting to you? Let me know down in the comment section. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. All of my links are down in the description box. There's a feedback form down there so that you guys can help me improve my channel. Also, you can send me private notes that way as well, or comments or things like that that you don't want public. Feel free to do that. My PayPal, my Ko-fi, my Patreon link are down there, so go check those out. It is still in the soft opening for the Patreon, so make sure that you're checking that out. Make sure you're hitting the notification button, because as I said in the beginning of this video, the YouTube algorithm has changed, and if you're not getting notifications, you probably don't know that I release videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays until 2021, when this Sunday video exclusively goes over to Patreon. So that is all. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.